Copyright disclaimer. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Hey, everybody. Got a froggy in my throat. Welcome to the Duchess Podcast. This is where we talk about true crime and missing cases. And this is Missing Flyer Monday, and we are streaming live from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. I hope everybody is doing good. There's been a bunch of storms out in Tennessee and Kentucky and Alabama, and I hope all of my lovely friends are safe. I saw there was devastating floods. I understand there's going to be ice and snow. Even affecting as far as the North Carolina, South Carolina line on Wednesday. So I want all my people to be safe out there. I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. It is 47 degrees here. It was just 68 degrees a couple days ago. The weather is all over the place. So I just wanted to let everybody know that I'm thinking about you guys because our weather is off the chain right now. Welcome in, everybody. I appreciate you being here. Please take the time to like this stream, share this stream out, and make sure you're subbed up so you can get notified when we have these streams. If you're not able to chat or you need to watch us on the replay, we sure do appreciate you liking this stream and sharing it out because it helps to get these missing faces seen and factual information shared in hopes that they will come home safely. And of course, if you are a channel holder and you want your link dropped, if you will let the moderators know, they'll be happy to do that. In my intro, you can see that part of my team is Cold Case Crystal and Arctic Fox True Crime. Please make sure you're subbed up to them because they are doing wonderful work on their channel talking about these very important cases. And we just support each other in this community. And that's what we're here to do. So let me go over here to the chat and say, hey, Arctic Fox, thank you so much for gifting 5 memberships. If you received a membership from Arctic Fox, please thank him. I appreciate you. And y'all need to say some prayers for Arctic Fox because he's not been feeling well. We have a lot of people that are sick right now and going through some really tough times. So y'all please put some prayers up for Arctic Fox. He does such amazing work in this community. If you received a membership from Arctic Fox, please thank him. Welcome Proud Mimi, Claire Gibson, Robert Hill, Bobby Boss, and Not That Karen to the Dutch Bus Squad. We are so glad to have you. I have a new members video, so I'm going to play it for you. Thank you, Arctic. I really appreciate you supporting the platform. It means so much to me. I'm just going to go over here and say hey to y'all real quick, and then we're going to get started. I want to start this stream out a little differently today because my neighbor and very good friend needs some prayers. And so we're going to start out with that. Hey, Cash, we'll be late, but hopefully we'll catch you later, Duchess Chan and Duke San. Thank you so much, Cash. Let's see. We got Arctic Fox. He left his DNA on that like and shared it out. I appreciate that so much, Arctic. Hey, CLK. Hope you're doing good. Thank you for being here. Hope you're well. Hey, Chris. Chris is cooking. What you cooking us? Can you bring me some so I don't have to cook after this? Please. Hey, Kathy ain't got no time for BS. You'll be listening. So glad you're in the bushes. All my people in the bushes, don't forget to smack that like button right upside the head like a tragedy pimp. Hey, crafty girl, the real one. So good to see you. Hey, Flies, thank you for being here and doing all the moderator things too. I appreciate all of my mod squad. Y'all give them a shout out. Lisa Joe, very good to see you. I hope you're well. Hey, Shauna, always good to see you. Hey, Peekaboo. Y'all go straight to the like button with Peekaboo. She's another amazing person. I really appreciate her being a part of this channel too. I think Michelle's going to be a little bit late because she's working. She's doing all the things. There's my babe. He's having a really difficult day with everything that's going on with our neighbor. Hey, Tomboy Charm. Good to see you. Hey, MK. Glad to see you. Hope you're doing good. How's everybody's Monday? It's been stressful as hell over here. I tell you, it's Monday. Oh. Hey, Forever Army. So good to see you. The Mad King Heiress is in the house. The greatest evil is not the evil that we see, but the evil that we do not see. That is a quote for all ages right there. Thank you, the Mad King Heiress, for being here. I gotta decide what I want to make tonight. I think I'm gonna do homemade pizza. Hey, Sophia, so good to see you. Hey, Taylor, I saw you were live, but I was listening in the bushes. I didn't chat, but I was listening to you. I wanted to let you know that I was there and I hit the like button. I was kind of in and out. Had a bunch of stuff going on, but if y'all aren't subbed up to Taylor, y'all need to go over there and sub. Mods can drive. Hey, OG Fish, good to see you. Hope you're doing good. Hey, Christina. Hey, Duchess and everyone. Everybody's cooking. I know I had to come on early because I've got multiple things going on. So I wanted to make sure that we got these flyers. I have a lot of updates and I wanted to get through them because I got to go and walk my neighbors' dogs and just check on them and see how, if there's any more updates. And we're going to get started on that very soon. Hello, Amanda Kamar. I hope you are doing well. Thanks for being here. Hey, Wendy. Good to see you. Hope you're well. Sophia, thank you for gifting a membership. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Dutch Bus Express. Hey, AP. If you got a membership from Sophia, please thank her. Who received that membership? Let me look here. Hey, Dragon. Hope you're doing good. I'm sorry I missed your live the other night. I had a bunch of stuff going on, but I did go back and watch some of the replay on that. You're doing good. Just working hard to raise awareness about the people that were removed from NamUs and NCMEC. Hope you're well. We appreciate that. You'll have to come and talk to us about that. I'm interested to hear what the update is. MK streaking to the light with a helicopter and a thumbs up. Y'all better get over there with MK. Hey, Steph. Not that Steph. Don't side-eye me. Hey, guys, listen while I cook. Everybody is cooking it up. Listen, if y'all can't be in chat because you're doing your thing, do your thing. Just listen to all the information that I've got to tell you about. Hey, True Wrecking Crime. Thank you for being here. Hey, Nonsense. Popping in to listen. Appreciate you listening in. Hope everybody's having a good week. Just want to make sure I've got everybody. I need to get my banner up here. Well, y'all be doing some serious chat, and I'm like really far behind. Okay, I think I got everybody. If I missed anybody, I'm so sorry. I will try to make sure that I catch you when I see you. The first thing that I just want to talk about, which I did ask the Duke if he wanted to come and say anything, but I think this has been really difficult for him because our neighbor is a really good friend of ours. We all ride motorcycles together, and in the intro, when you see the like, subscribe button, and we're on the motorcycles, he is actually in front of us with his wife. That's actually him on the clip, and we are on the bike behind him. And that's our very good friend, Sleeper. He rides with the Chosen Few. And yes, that is an outlaw motorcycle club from Los Angeles, California. But they like to be on the right side of things. And some of their mottos are, many are called, but few are chosen. It's not about the size of the few in the fight. It's about the size of the fight in the few. And the creed of the outlaw is, the enemy always arrives at the banquet of death a day in advance to dance with the devil. I thought that was really interesting. And this is our very good friend, Sleeper. Some of y'all know him as Patrick. And he is a charter nomad member of the 66, the Chosen Few. He is my husband's very good friend, and he is our neighbor. And he is, he makes us all laugh. He is the person who brightens up any situation. And our brother is in desperate need of your thoughts and prayers. If you're not a praying person and you are just a spiritual, positive vibe, whatever you can do, I just want to hold space for him for a little bit at the very beginning of this live stream, because our brother Sleeper was taken to the hospital after midnight on Friday, local to me here in Little River, South Carolina. And his wife called to let me know that he was not doing well, and he'd been put on a ventilator. And he did have to be intubated and sedated. He's fighting for his life. He's in liver failure. And he's been fighting this battle for quite some time. And it just hurts me because, you know, I am a fixer like nonsense. I just want to make everything better. I found out that he was going to have to get a hospital bed, and his wife called me to ask me, you know, if this were the Duke, what would you do? And I said I would send him to MUSC, the Medical University of South Carolina in Charleston, or I would send him to North Carolina Baptist, because he needs the best care he can get. And she talked to the doctors, and they did end up air flighting him by helicopter to Charleston, to the Medical University of South Carolina. And today was a very rough day. He started having seizures, and that can be not a good thing. He may be experiencing some really tough things ahead. So they do have him on some medication that is helping the seizures, but he is still in critical care in ICU right now. And but I do believe in the power of prayer, and I believe that if two or more of you are gathered together, in his name. Listen, it's in God's hands, but I do feel like we can't give up hope. And I have a voice, and I'm going to use it for my brother, because I know he would do the same if it were me or my husband. Y'all going to have to give me a minute. Thank you, Sophia. She says, Patrick looks like a very good guy, Duchess. I'm a big believer in the healing power of prayer. I'm going to lift him up in prayer right now. Thank you. That's exactly right, Nonsense. Hug your loved ones tight, because you never know when it's going to be the last time. He really needs it, y'all. And if you're not the praying type and you can just send some positive thoughts or positive vibes, if you're a positive vibes person, it would be greatly appreciated. And I know his wife would really appreciate that, and his grown kids and his grandkids. Yeah, he has grandkids. Little babies. And I appreciate y'all very much. It means the world to me. And I know it means the world to his family. Pika, thank you for saying that. Listen, I would do that for anybody that I care about, all my friends. That's why I asked Duke if he wanted to come and say a few words, but I think he knows that he'll get upset. So, and I understand. So I appreciate you thinking of my husband also, because this is really tough on him. Nonsense says, and also for the Duke, as it's hard having a friend. You can't fix it for all. This 2025 has been rough, y'all. 2025 has been so rough for so many people. I have mods that are going through things, that they're sick. They have family members that have cancer, that are struggling with other health issues. They have their own health issues. We have members going through this. We have subscribers. Same with people that go to Nonsense. Y'all know that I'm a moderator there. We have a lot of people that are going through very hard times right now. Let's just try to be kind to each other, because life is too short. It is very hard flies. And thank you, Casual Art. Thank you, Michelle. I know you're busy. I'm on the phone, but I saw his picture, and I'm praying so hard for him and his wife. He's an awesome man. Thank you, Michelle. It has been a long year. So I wanted to say a quick prayer. Dear Lord, I just come before you tonight, with a heavy heart, and I'm praying for our very dear friend Sleeper, who is currently battling a serious illness in ICU right now. And Lord, I know you know all about it. You know every hair on his head, and because you created him. And I just ask, Father God, that you place your healing touch upon him to ease his pain and restore his strength and help him to fight this battle. And I ask for you to please comfort him, and also to comfort his wife and his family in their moments of fear and uncertainty. And please grant them peace of mind. May your love surround them and guide the hands of the caregivers that are attending to him. May you give them wisdom to carry out what needs to be done to help Sleeper. We trust in your divine power and pray for a full recovery according to your will. In Jesus' name, amen. Yes, Cat's Eye. Thank you, Arctic Fox. I've got my candle lit for him right now. I really just want to thank all of you for allowing me to have this moment to lift my friend up. And just allowing me to just share that with you. I did tell his wife that I was going to be asking for prayers for him, and she said she really appreciated it, and she appreciates you all so very much. So I'm just going to have a moment of silence for him. Thank you all so very much. Thank you. Eastern Girls Crafted Marie Duchess, not to go off the subject, but could you pray for a young 19-year-old that was stabbed and her newborn by the baby daddy? Oh my gracious, Marie. Her family and friends are devastated. Let me get myself together for a minute. Hey, Tammy Clips, thanks for being here. It's okay, Eastern Girls. Yeah, I'm okay. It's been a rough couple days, Tammy. My neighbor and my friend is needing prayers. He's fighting for his life in intensive care right now. So, but let's pray for this 19-year-old too while we're lifting people up before we get started. Let's go ahead and do it. Heavenly Father, we come before you tonight with a heavy heart for this young mother and her child. And we need to extend our prayers for a healing touch upon this mother who is currently suffering from these injuries. And we ask that you heal them completely, that you ease their pain, that you mend their body, you grant them the strength and the courage throughout their recovery process. And we also ask that you surround them with your love and comfort, and that you guide the hands of those caring for them. In your holy name we pray. Amen. We can always make time, Marie. You're needing to come to South Carolina to hug me? Well, I sure could use a hug. Thank you. I appreciate y'all just allowing me to share that. Or this situation, I should say, that we are currently actively going through with our neighbor. And he is, we've known him for about 6 years now, since they moved in our neighborhood. And he really is a great guy. And his wife is just so worried. So I really appreciate you guys allowing me the space to just be able to lift him up, and also to pray for this young mom who was injured. Hey, Tenny, it's good to see you. So, I need to blow my nose now because I've been crying. I'm so sorry. Y'all give me 1 second and I'll be right back, and we're going to get started. Okay. Let me get over here just a second here. All right, y'all give me a minute. Okay, now I can breathe. All right, now we're good. We're good now. Ugh, my head is all stopped up. Okay. Once again, thank y'all for being here for this missing persons live that we started out with, this terrible announcement that I had to make about my neighbor. But I do appreciate every single one of you that stayed and allowed me the space to be able to lift him up and his family. That really means a lot to me that you guys are still here. Hey, SNS Contracting, it's so good to see you. So we've got a lot to talk about. I've got a lot of things that I want to share with you guys. Let me just get over here. Lots of case updates. There was a lot popping off today, and I was trying to take phone calls and make flyers and all that stuff. So, Tammy, Duchess, will you read to me? I love your voice, ma'am. I keep having so many people to tell me that I need to do that. I'm going to have to start having late night after dark, Dutchie, where y'all will have to choose the reading material and I can just sit and read to y'all. Now, I might fall asleep on my panel because I might talk myself into a nap. It's possible. All right, so let me figure out where we want to start here. Oh, hang on one second. I got a phone call from Mom. Okay, I'm back. Everything's good. She's just checking in with me. I could read a recipe and it would be soothing. Well, I'll have to do that. I've got some great recipes. Like in South Carolina, I'm going to make my special Carolina chicken bog this week. And maybe in a couple weeks, I'm going to be making frogmore stew. I'll have to do some cooking lives too. That'll be fun. Arctic Fox said, you should help with reading on Crystal's book review channel, Dutchie. Well, if she ever needs me to do that, I'm always happy to help. I told Michelle that I would read her children's books and maybe that would help. Or if it didn't help, then she could fire me. I don't know if she's listening yet or not. Me and we need to narrate books. I'm going to have to tell her we've been volunteered that maybe I can I've missed my calling. Well, maybe I haven't missed it. Maybe I just need to add that to what I'm doing. You miss your mama? I tell you what, time is of the essence. That is for sure. And my mom calls me about 10 times a day, but I cherish every time she calls me, even if we have the same conversation. I'm happy to have it because I know that I won't be able to do that forever. And I save every voicemail that my parents leave me. Call me old-fashioned, but that's just, I'm sentimental. Well, I'll have to come up with a book. Listen, maybe we should do a poll on the community wall, and y'all can let me know what y'all want me to do, and I'll let y'all vote on it, and then we'll do it. Y'all make sure you sub up to Cold Case Crystal's backup channel, the Hold My Halo Book Club. All right, let's dive into some of these cases. I have so much to tell you. Okay, on this first one, let me get over here. Okay, this is Irene Faye, and she is 65 years old. She has been missing from Cleveland County, North Carolina, since early February of 2025. Irene Webster Fry, Cleveland County, North Carolina. She was last seen near Red Road in Cleveland County. Police say she may be wearing a blue jean jacket, a blue jean pants, and carrying a black and white purse. If you have any information, you can contact the Cleveland County Sheriff's Office for information. That number is 704-484-4822. And this flyer is provided by the Aware Foundation of Virginia. I know she has a really nice smile. I do hope they find her. And remember, if you see these flyers on Facebook or on my community wall, I bet you Arctic Fox has done a video. Please make sure you're subbed up to his channel so you guys can share that out on your social media platforms. Arctic Fox says, my daddy died 3 years ago today. Arctic, I'm so sorry. I'm sending you a big hug, brother. Hang on to every special moment with your parents. My heart goes out to you because I know that it doesn't get easier. Yeah, there isn't a lot of information on her, Elizabeth. I hope you're doing good. Hey, Stacey Harris. Good to see you. And thanks for being here, SNS Contract, and I hope you're well. Next, we have Color Devin Crump, and he is 33 years old. And the North Carolina Center for Missing Persons issued a missing endangered alert on February the 16th of 2025 for a missing 33-year-old male. Color Devin Crump was last seen at 1251 Good Street in Raleigh, North Carolina. He is believed to be suffering from a cognitive impairment. He left on foot, and his direction of travel is unknown. Anyone with information about Color Devin Crump should call R.P. Williams at the Raleigh Police Department at 919-996-3335. And this flyer is provided by the Aware Foundation of Virginia. He looks like a happy person. It says here that Color is, he's kind of bald, but the hair that he does have is brown. He has brown eyes, and he's 5 feet 9 inches tall and weighs 180 pounds. Tammy, I can only imagine how difficult it's going to be. Life is fleeting, for sure. Fly says, me, prayers and hugs going through loss of any kind. It doesn't get better. We just learn to fake it. But remember, you are loved. Flies, thank you so much for sharing that. Let me get my banner up here. I always forget to put my banner up. Mod, you're going to have to start putting red flags in the chat to remind me, because I forget. Arctic says, I can relate. I pay my barber to hunt the hairs instead of cut them these days. I know that feeling. I just cut hubby's hair for him. He quit going to the barber. Bless his heart. He has this barber that cuts his hair, and he has Parkinson's, but he still gives a daggone good haircut. But it makes my husband nervous because he shakes. But he's never cut anybody. I mean, he's 80-some years old, and he gives a daggone good, sharp haircut. But it makes my husband come untethered to just think about having to continue to sit there. He said he just can't do it. Elizabeth says, I dislike this month. I've had so much loss during this month. Yeah. And Chris she just lost her friend too. I'm thinking of you too, Chris. I just wanted you to know that. Oh, thank you, Tammy. Listen, this is just who I am. This is just me. I'm just me. I keep telling my husband he just needs to go ahead and do it. Just go ahead and shave it off. But he won't do it. He does. I think he still does that. I hope he's not doing it, Arctic, but I'm telling you, it's a no for my husband. For serious. Yeah. So if you see Color's missing flyer, please do share it out. Not a lot of information, but he does have a cognitive impairment, which really that's a high alert situation. So I consider anyone with a cognitive impairment to be endangered. So, and it does say that he is endangered on here. So if you see this flyer, please do share it out. And of course, there was an Amber Alert that was sparked today. Michelle shared it in the Discord with me and Arctic. And I made this flyer because I had a few extra minutes. Sometimes I'm busy doing other things and I can't get a flyer made, but I did have some extra time today. So I made this flyer for Maria Linebaugh out of Kingsport, Tennessee. And fortunately, Maria was found safe. The 2-year-old girl at the center of the Amber Alert out of Kingsport was found safe, and the suspect is in custody. So I did want to make sure you guys saw that. I did update that on my community wall and on my Facebook. Next, we have Ainsley Birch, and she was missing out of Columbia, South Carolina. That's Richland County. For all my people in North and South Carolina, you guys know where this is at. This is where the capital of South Carolina is, and she was located safe today. Now, this case, somebody sent to me. This is Axel Johnson. He is 4 years old, 40 pounds, 3 feet tall, and he is missing out of Quartz Site, Arizona. Axel was last seen on February the 12th of 2025 in Quartz Site, Arizona. He is in the company of his mother, Jasmine Johnson. Jasmine drives a 2004 dark gray Toyota Sienna. If you have any information that could help the police department locate Axel and his mother, Jasmine, please contact them at the numbers you see below on this flyer. Now, I don't think I've shared Axel's flyer on my community wall on YouTube, but it is on my Facebook page, and I will share that on my community wall as well. And for anyone that's in Discord, we have rooms for missing kids, missing adults, silver alerts. And if you see a flyer in there, if you're in Discord, you can actually click on the flyer and you can save the flyers that are in there and you can share it out on your social media. That's one of the great things about having the Discord. We keep it focused on all of the cases. So if you happen to have a flyer that you've downloaded from Facebook or wherever, and you want to share it in the Discord to make Arctic and I and other people in there aware, we have a particular place. If it's a current case within the last year, you can drop it in the missing adults or the missing kids chat and, let us know, and we'll be happy to share that out. And if you ever want to share a flyer or you need a flyer made, you can reach out to me at my email, duchessforthemissing@gmail.com, or you can send it to me on my Facebook Messenger, or you can share it with me if we're connected via Discord. I'm always happy to share it out. Hey, Adrian, so good to see you. Hope you're doing good. Thanks for being here. You think they probably crossed over to Mexico? Well, anything's possible, I guess. Hey, Kim Holmes. Good to see you. Hey, Sharon Johnston. I've been waiting for a call for you to let me know if there's been any updates so we can have a live stream. We're all still praying for you. We just shared Amber's information last Monday, and I was telling everyone we're still waiting. Sophia, if you're a member of we have 4 channel memberships. The top 3 channel memberships have a Discord perk. where you can come over to the Discord. So, and that link is shared on my community wall. I just put it up. Michelle, when did we put that up? I don't know if Michelle's listening. I think I'll have to go over here and take a look at it, but I think I just shared it a couple days ago. So as long as you're a member of the top 3 groups, that's just one of the perks for the top 3 membership groups. So feel free to come on over. We don't allow drama there. We do have a rule section that we ask for you to read the rules and the guidelines that Discord lays out. And we ask you to leave a green check mark emoji that you have read the rules and you understand the guidelines. And then we ask that you send us your YouTube link so that we can verify your membership. And then we'll add you into all the places. We have a place where we share recipes and we pray for each other. We have a survivors chat. We have Laugh Corner where we drop funny memes and make each other laugh. We even talk about space weather. We have a public chat. We have a place where members can hang out and chit chat with each other. It's pretty chill. A lot of people might think it's boring, but it's a place where we can share information about earthquakes, 911 weather reports. We keep you guys updated on court cases, closed missing person cases. We let you know when people are found safe. All the alerts, amber alerts, silver alerts, missing adults, missing kids. We have cases all the way up to, if remains have been found, up to 25 years plus. It's quite a large place over there, but it's a good working place for those of us who are sharing and working on a lot of cold cases, active missing cases, things like that. So, hey, Terry Dean. So good to see you. Hope you're well. Sharon says, Jane, let me get over here. I'm going to put this comment on screen. Let me take this down. My stomach is growling. It's ready to go eat that pizza that I have laid out. Sharon, I'm going to keep sharing Amber as often as I can. Jane Doe in Namus was updated last week. Call every week for answers in North Carolina coroners, and they just don't call me back 5 times now. Sharon, I was telling everybody that this is crazy. Well, Cash, I can't blame you there. We're going to continue to share Amber's information. I can't believe they have not contacted you back. You just let me know when you're ready to have a live stream and talk to us about what's going on, and you know that I will be happy to do it. You just reach out to me. We're going to continue to share her flyer and offer support. I'm here for you. You can call me anytime. You're in my thoughts and prayers, Sharon. This month has been 3 years since I have been covering Amber's case, since Libby and I went out hanging up flyers and traveling all the way to Bucksport and, talking to people, trying to find out exactly what happened. It's hard to believe it's been that long. And you still don't have the answers that you and your family deserve. I know. Well, just know that you have a lot of people supporting you here. And I do hope you're able to get answers as soon as possible, Sharon. We love you too. Y'all keep Sharon in your thoughts and prayers so that, hopefully she will get answers, the answers that she and her family deserve. Thank you, Forever Army. I really appreciate that so very much. That means a lot. Oh, Elizabeth, thank you so very much. Thank you for dropping Dragon's link. Appreciate that. Okay, the next case that I have is Valerie Alexandria Ruiz Mungia, and she has been missing since November of 2024 from Jonesville, Union County, South Carolina. This flyer is by the Broken Link Foundation. This is all of the information that I have on her. Which is shocking to me. She's 14 years old. I just want to go over here and see if there's anything else I can pull up about her. Mm. Well, there isn't one single thing about this missing 14-year-old that I can find online except for their poster. See, this is what I'm talking about. When I say, like, Valerie needs her face shown too. But this is all the information that's available. Not a news article, not a video, nothing. I may have to reach out to the Jonesville Police Department and ask some questions, because normally that's what I do. When I see cases like this, I just contact law enforcement and, say, hey, is this kid still missing? Because if they're not, either y'all need to take it down or we need more information. So when you guys see these flyers that don't have a lot of information, I invite you to please go find out what you can. And if you find out some other information, like, please let me know. Where is Jonesville, South Carolina? That's it's Union County is up by Spartanburg, South Carolina. I would say it's a little southeast. It's between Union and Spartanburg, South Carolina. So it's definitely in the western part. It's kind of between, I would say, Columbia and Spartanburg. Yeah. That's where Jonesville is. It's just a small town, kind of close to well, no, it's not really near I-26. It's I think Jonesville runs through near 176. I know there's Jonesville Lockhart Highway that kind of runs parallel with 176 up through there. It's kind of in the middle of nothing out there. It's just a little town. But it's on the opposite side of Rock Hill, on the western side of Rock Hill, going out that way. Gosh, my stomach is growling. I'm so hungry. I don't know what's going on with my tummy. It's not satisfied with this water that I'm drinking. It is very sad, Amanda. Hopefully, we'll be able to get some information on her, and I'm going to see if I can make her a better flyer. All right, next we have Zyquest Stone. Now, I shared a flyer for Zyquest back in November, and I actually never got a notification that he was found safe. So I started looking into it, and it looks like that he was just recently found safe in January, but now he's gone missing again, and he is missing out of Greenville, South Carolina, which is just on the opposite side of Spartanburg, South Carolina. It's more west, in the western part of the state. So the Greenville County Sheriff's Office is asking for the public's help in locating 13-year-old Zyquest Delonte Stone, who ran away from a residence located on Buff Street in Greenville on February 16th of 2025. Zyquest is described as 5 feet 4 inches tall, 125 pounds. He is a black male with black hair and brown eyes. Y'all, he is only 13 years old, and I'm inclined to believe that Zyquest may be in foster care because he has continued to run away. This is like the third time. And the last time he ran away, he was not at a residence on Buff Street. He was at a different location. So I'm wondering if he might be in foster care. I'm really concerned about this young man. He does look much older than 13, Artie. I know what's going on, but I have to wait to fix cash. Normally I eat before I go live. This is where Michelle comes in and goes, I told you to eat before you went live. I thought he was older than that when I first saw it. I couldn't believe it was a juvenile, Chris. Yeah. Greenville and Spartanburg area is the #1 place for trafficking and for missing people in South Carolina. So not shocked by this at all. Anderson County is tied with Horry County. That's the #2 place in South Carolina. And we have a lot of people missing here lately. So if you see Zyquest Stone's missing flyer, please do share it out. That's a lot going on, Elizabeth, for sure. And next we have Emily Hollis and Chase Eskeets, missing from Beaufort, South Carolina. These are both reported runaways, and they have run away together, y'all. Emily Shea Hollis is 12 years old, y'all. She is 5 feet tall, 120 pounds. And Chase is 16 years old, and he's 5 feet 8 inches tall and 140 pounds. And the Beaufort Police Department is asking for the public's help in locating 12-year-old Emily and 16-year-old Chase. They have been reported as runaways, and they were last seen on February the 15th of 2025. They are believed to be in the Jacksonville, Florida area. So I did send this out to Mind of Monsters because we need all hands on deck for this situation. They are traveling in a white 2008 Nissan Titan with a South Carolina license plate, 2716RZ. The Jacksonville Sheriff's Office and the Jacksonville, Florida Police Department have been notified. If you see this flyer, please share it out. Chris, this is down near your way. So, if you see this flyer, please do share it out. Just in case, all my people in Georgia and Florida, if you see this flyer, please share it out. I mean, y'all, she's 12. Elizabeth said, I have a question. Will he get in trouble if they catch him because of her age? It's likely. I mean, he's underage too. They're both going to be, it's not going to be good. And it just depends on what and all is involved also. You know, these parents must be beside themselves. But teenagers think they're invincible. Now, listen, where that is, that's near Port Royal. That's near Hilton Head. So they're already on, that's like right at the South Carolina, Georgia border where they are from. I mean, you just basically cross over the bridge into Hilton Head and you can cross right over again near Old Fort Jackson and be right in Savannah, like in a hop, skip, and a jump. And then all you got to do in Savannah is hop on 95, and 95 is like a straight shot. Is a straight shot into Jacksonville. I mean, that's how quickly they can be in Florida. So all of my Georgia peeps, all my Florida peeps, please, please, please share this out. You're in Georgia now on the other side? Well, you might know some people though, Stacy. Arctic. That could really ruin his life. Yeah, for sure. It's not going to be good. It's not going to be a good outcome. Hey, Captain Ganja. Good to see you. That's awesome. When you're well connected, it's always great when you can share flyers out. Like I'm pretty well connected along the East Coast, so when I see certain places that where these kids are headed, like I just start shooting them out to people I know. That's why, you know, it takes a village. It takes a village because you never know when somebody's going to see somebody. If you get that flyer in front of somebody and say, hey, I'm going to need you to start sharing this out on your social media, you're getting it through a whole another crowd of people that may not even subscribe to your channel. And that's how a lot of these people get found safe. If you see something, say something. Not if you say something, see something. I just want to reiterate that. If you know, you know. If you're going to use that line, please do quote it correctly. It's not if you say something, see something. I mean, just saying. Hey, YouTube is asshole. How are you? Good to see you. Yes, I'm serious. Just trust and believe. The clip is out there. I promise you. It's if you see something, then you say something. You don't say something and then see something. Like, please know what you're saying when you say it. Because you sound crazy. Oh, you're in Connecticut? If you ever have any cases up there you want me to share, let me know. You heard that too? Yeah, that was, I cannot. Yeah, a few of y'all probably, you're doing the dang thing. I know you are. It's been a Monday for sure. Well, hopefully these kids will be found safe because I just have a feeling this is not a good situation. All right, next we have Sakaya Dortasia Armani Lipscomb, and she has been missing from Greenville, South Carolina since February 17th of 2025. This is one of the other flyers that I made because that happened today. Sakaya has been missing. The Greenville County Sheriff's Office is asking for the public's help in locating 15-year-old Sakaya, who ran away from a residence located on Sammy Drive in Greenville, South Carolina. She is described as a 5'3", 130-pound black female with black hair and brown eyes. If you see Sakaya anywhere, please call 911. Yeah, they are just babies on the last one, YouTube. Yeah. And they done taken off to Florida. Now, the last time I covered a case where some juveniles took off to Florida, it was one of my mod's nieces. And supposedly, her and her friend took off with 2 boys out of Mississippi to Florida. And you know what? They were actually being trafficked. And they were actually tied up in an attic. Once they found out police was looking for them, they pulled over and hid those girls in an attic. Their own boyfriends were going to traffic them for $10,000 apiece. I kid you not. Arctic, you were around. Remember that? Do you remember when that happened? And we were live, and that boy reached out to me, threatening me because we were trying to locate him. We had a couple friends that were truck drivers that were keeping a lookout for him. That was crazy, wasn't it, Arctic? But you know what? They were found. Yes, they were. So nobody can say that I haven't assisted with helping to find somebody, because we all did it. We all did it together, and they were located. Praise God for that, because they were fixing to be trafficked. I will never forget that, y'all. I will never forget that. Fly said, and what is scary is I-95 runs right through Daytona, and the 500 just happened. Yeah. Trafficking is bad, because 95 runs right through here too. Dragon, you remember too? Yeah. We're doing what we can over here. A lot of people that may not have been around, they may not remember that, but Michelle remembers, I know. Because we were all on panel trying to pull it together. Yeah. So, and that, yes, they're okay, Sophia. But let me just say that her daddy was a police officer, one of the girls, and she got in trouble. Oh, yeah. And I bet that doesn't ever happen again. Yep, Flies and Michelle remember. Those events are hot spots for trafficking for sure, like the Daytona 500. Yeah. Now, I did see that Weldon Curran, who was missing from Henderson, North Carolina, he's 86 years old, y'all. He was located, but apparently there's no details about his condition. And I hope that he is safe. And I'm going to go over here and just see if there has been an article or any update put out on him. It just says that he was located, but no specifics. It just says that he was endangered and he's been located, but they did not. Nobody's given any specifics on that. Thank goodness for that. Chris said, when I first came to YouTube, there was 2 missing teens from Somerville. I went on Widow's panel and went searching for them. Yeah. You don't need my CV. Ah, that's awesome, SNS. When I used to do my on the road, my co-driver and I saved a few young girls that were being trafficked. That's amazing. Listen, we do what we can. We do what we can. It takes a village for real. Now, this is Chastity Lynn Evans, missing out of Jasper County, South Carolina. She's been missing since May of 2020. She's 5 feet 3 inches tall. She's got red hair and blue eyes. And I don't really know much about her case either. Chastity Lynn. I'm going to look her up real quick and see if I can find any news articles or anything on her. Nope. I don't see anything on her except for their flyer. That's crazy. Hmm. See, that concerns me too. No information on her except for this flyer. No worries, flies. Go do your thing. Adrian. Yes, we definitely need it. Hey, Barbara. Good to see you. All right, go do your thing, Arctic. And I hope you feel better. Let me see. I'm just trying to see if I can find any updates. And I don't see anything on her. And Jasper County is kind of between Savannah and Hilton Head, South Carolina. That's right on the Georgia, South Carolina line, too. It's like the southernmost county in South Carolina. It's where Hardeeville is. Don't see nothing about her, though. I'll have to do some further investigating to see what I can find. Hey, Sunday Doodles. I hear Puppy crying at the door. She needs attention. Now, I did want to just quickly touch on this because I did make a post on my community wall. And how many of y'all saw Sebastian Rogers' flyer from the FBI? The change that was recently made? Because I was working on a video that I was going to put out for Sebastian to keep awareness going, and I was going to use the FBI flyer in my little video that I was making. So I had went over there to download the FBI flyer because I think when I changed phones, I had deleted a bunch of my old stuff on my phone to kind of clean up my screenshots and stuff like that. So I was like, oh, I don't have that one. I need to go over here and download it again. So I did that. And when I went to download it, what I noticed on the FBI website is that they had updated under the details that Sebastian Rogers was last seen on February 25th, 2024 in the area of Stafford Court in Hendersonville, Tennessee. And if any of y'all have been following this case, I have the old one, which is right here, which TBI Newsroom, by the way, as still as of yesterday, has up the old flyer, and the old flyer still says that he was last seen on February 26th. Now, there were issues that I had immediately with this, the original flyer that law enforcement put out for various reasons. Number one, Katie told us that she saw him on the 25th at 9 p.m. when he went to bed, and we were never made aware that he was seen anywhere on the 26th, because Katie told us that she last saw him on the 25th, the night that he went to bed. So, out of the gate, the date that he was last seen in the area of Stafford Court was the 26th, and I always had a lot of questions about that, because I'm like, well, who spotted him leaving the house? If he's not caught on camera footage anywhere, how do you know that he left on the 26th? And then, of course, Katie did come and speak on my channel, and she did let me know that the description on the flyer did not reflect the information that she gave them. She told the law enforcement agency in Hendersonville that Sebastian weighed 113 pounds at his most recent doctor's visit, which was just a few weeks before he went missing. And she gave the specific clothing description to them at the time that all of this happened, about the breakaway pants with the white stripe down the side, that it was a long sleeve t-shirt with a print on the front. And if they can go on there after all of this time and update the date, why is it they can't update his correct weight and the clothing that he was wearing? I just want to know. I mean, if I'm being completely honest, if they can go in and edit the specific date that he was last seen, why hasn't the other information been changed? I will go to the chat now, because that was my small little rant for the day. Hey, Chico. I know everybody's cooking, honey. It's all right. Do your thing. Yeah, Kim. So I just have to ask. Now, I know a lot of y'all are going to be maybe popping over to watch the Lore Lodge. That's going to be very interesting. Maybe Seth or Tony Mathis will comment as to why this date was changed. Maybe they don't even know why it was changed. But I'm assuming that February the 25th would reflect that Katie was the last person to see him. However, it stayed the 26th until just a week ago. And the TBI newsroom website, if you go to their, listen, if you're going to make a change, the change needs to happen across the board. If you are going to facilitate a change, it needs to be reflecting from all law enforcement agencies across the board. And the fact that TBI still has up the old FBI flyer, you've had a week to make that change if you're all going with the same consistent information. And I just feel like that it's important to remain consistent with the information. Yeah, breakaway pants and sweatpants are not the same. And Katie did tell me that she didn't say sweatpants. And see, there's several creators that have spoken about that Katie didn't give this information in the beginning. This is not what she said. This is blah, blah, blah. But it was spoken about on my podcast. She specifically told me this is what I have. And even Seth verified that they tried to get the flyers updated and law enforcement did not change them. So I'm just having a difficult time processing why they would go out of their way to change the date to the 25th from the 26th, but they can't update the weight and the clothing. I don't even want to know what they're going to say either. Yeah, it's not for me. I mean, but I'm sure we're going to hear. If you want to know where everybody else is at, that's probably where they're at. But don't mind me. Hey, Kylie, it's good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. How you been? Christina said, there was a lot that was messed up when my son went missing. It's frustrating. I'm so sorry that happened, Christina. I know. Facts right there. I would watch nonsense debunk it, but I'm not going over there. Michelle said they got everything wrong when my uncle went missing. Well, I'm glad you're doing good. It's good to see you again. So I just wanted to put that out there and let you guys know that yes, TBI has not updated the FBI flyer to reflect the 25th, or at least they didn't as of this morning. But the FBI website, that is the actual one that has the change on it. And let me go over here and grab that FBI Sebastian Rogers link so that if you want to take a look at it for yourself, I always come with receipts. You can check it out for yourself. Let me go over here and grab the TBI newsroom. Update on Sebastian. And I'm going to share that link, and you can go find the FBI flyer on there. And then you can compare, because I'm just wondering how long it's going to take TBI to update that. Well, okay, I will give him credit that he's doing a fundraiser. That is a great thing. The last time he was live, I did donate to his fundraiser. And that was on behalf of my members. I donate to your fundraisers nonsense on behalf of my members. We donate 20% of what this channel takes in from memberships to fundraising. And I have all the receipts of that, and I post it. So if anybody ever wants to see the receipts of, the fundraising that we've donated towards on Duchess, let me know. I'll post them again on my community wall. But will I sit there and I know I tried to last time and I lost too many brain cells. I couldn't do it. Yeah, that's all you got. That's all I got. And it'll just have to be what it is. Okay, so on to the next. I just wanted to clarify because I did have people asking me about why TBI had the old FBI flyer and didn't update to what the new FBI flyer that was changed a week ago. I don't have the answers, y'all. If you have questions, you can always reach out to them. But I just wanted to let you know that no, these two links, you can check it out for yourself, have not been updated. Maybe TBI is behind and they just haven't done it. So I got to stick to the facts, and these are the facts. But if you see Sebastian's flyer, please share it out everywhere, because this young man will be missing a year on February the 26th. And I was really hoping that he would be located by now so all of this drama and craziness could be over with. And it breaks my heart that his family still has no answers. So please continue to share his flyer out. And that's all I really have to comment about Sebastian's case, is that this young man deserves to be found. He deserves dignity and respect. And his parents deserve to have dignity and respect. And all of this crazy stuff with the lawsuit, all of this mess, it needs to stop. And as the FBI has on this flyer, if they updated February 25th this past week, notice that the FBI reward is up to $50,000. I feel like if the FBI took the other reward money seriously, they would have put it on the FBI missing persons flyer. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree, and put a 2 in the chat if you don't agree. Because I feel like if FBI thinks that there is a valid, I don't even know what it is, because that money isn't real to me. But if they thought it was valid, I feel like they would have solidified it on their missing flyer. But the only money they're speaking for is the money that they're putting forward, and that is why we are only sharing out this reward. Let's go over here to the chat and see what we got. Hey, Janelle. Hope you're well. Hey, Treelyn T. Yeah, I was really hoping they were going to have an update, and I pray that they're going to at least make an announcement to the news or state, hey, there hasn't been any updates, and is this case cold? No, we're still getting leads. Like, I feel like we do need to hear something from law enforcement. And if that happens, I'll certainly cover it. Thank y'all for letting me know what your thoughts are about that. All right, next we have Marie Mitchell Elliott. This lady was a real estate agent in Myrtle Beach. And so I made her a missing flyer. She was 78 years old and she had dementia, but she was located safe. So a big shout out to the Horry County Police Department, B Squad officers, the Bloodhound team, and the drone team for their hustle. And they found Miss Elliott and she was safe. So thank goodness for that. Yeah, it was about the reward fund that FBI doesn't share the other reward. They only share that the reward is up to $50,000. And I feel like if they felt like the other reward was valid, they would put it on the FBI flyer. Elizabeth. Yeah. So thank you, Jan L. I appreciate that so much. It helps to get their missing faces out there. If you guys like and share it, it helps us to get in the algorithm to get these faces seen. Jonathan Cobb was missing from Wake Forest area in North Carolina, and he was also located safe. So I wanted to give you guys an update on that as well. And another great way to support this channel is if you're a member, that's another great way to support this channel. And if you're not able to do that, liking the video and sharing it is a free way to support the channel. And that's why I appreciate anyone who gives memberships, because that is a great way to support the channel too. So I appreciate y'all so very much. Also, Terry Pratt, this was a Virginia senior alert. He was 78 years old and he was located safe. Praise the Lord. We have a lot of people going missing with dementia. And of course, Serafina Gingles was located safe. And the suspect, which is Nathan Gingles, is now in custody. However, a sad update is that Mary, the mother, was found deceased. So much violence going on. And that was out of Broward County, Florida. And that was around 4:30 p.m. Investigators provided an update saying that Mary was found deceased with a GSW at the 5700 block of Plum Way. And that alert came after the Broward County Sheriff's Office responded to reports of a shooting near that area. And that's when they discovered a male suffering from a GSW, and he later died at the scene. And that's when they learned that Serafina had been taken from the residence after the Pew Pew situation that unfolded there. So sad. I'm glad she was found safe, but please just send up your positive thoughts and prayers, because this young girl is going to grow up and she's not going to have a mom. So sad. Or a dad, because of what he's done. It is heartbreaking. Peekaboo, thank you for gifting a membership. If you received a membership from Peekaboo, please thank her. YouTube is asshole. You got a membership. Yay! Welcome to the membership. We're so glad to have you. We had a couple of memberships tonight. I appreciate you, Pika. Thank you so much. Welcome, YouTube. Welcome. You go do your thing, Sophia. I totally understand. I appreciate you being here, and I hope you have a wonderful Monday evening. All right, let's get back to, we have a few more flyers to share. All right, this is a Ulysses Anderson, and he is missing. The Selma Police Department is attempting to locate a missing 45-year-old male. Ulysses Hardy Anderson was last seen on foot on February 8th of 2025 near County Road 17 in Selma, Alabama. He says Anderson was wearing a red sweater and blue jogging pants with a Selma Fire Department logo on them. Anyone with information concerning Anderson's whereabouts needs to call the Selma Police Department at 334-874-6611. And I still do not have any updates that Ulysses has been found safe. So if you see this flyer, please do continue to share it out. Marie says, the 19-year-old girl has another child that doesn't have her mom now because of the infant baby daddy doing what he did. And the baby, now her daughter, is with her cousin. I'll be thinking of them for sure. Her name is Nicolette Haley. Well, I will definitely be thinking of her. Thank you, Marie, for sharing that with us. Now, Jaleel Gray, he was missing out of Clarksville, Tennessee. And this was back at the end of January. If you guys remember, I shared his flyer, and I got an update that he was located safe. So I wanted to let you guys, all my Tennessee people, know that. We've got a few Tennessee flyers in here tonight that so we're going to be covering some Tennessee. And listen, Chico, if you ever want to do another Tennessee live, I've got so many flyers. I'm trying to cover a few of them in here tonight. But if you want to plan another Tennessee missing live, you and Michelle need to come up. I'm sure we can get a ton of flyers. There's South Carolina, Tennessee's been crazy for missing people lately. It just happened last night in Connecticut, Marie. My gracious. So sad. And this is Jakaya Alsop. And the Middle State University Police Department is attempting to locate this 17-year-old juvenile. Jakayla Alsop left a basketball game at the Murphy Center in Murfreesboro, Tennessee on February the 8th of 2025. She was last seen wearing a black track jacket, brown leggings, gray shoes, glasses, a silver necklace, and a brown wristlet. If you have any information that could help us find her, please contact Detective Sergeant Trevor Cheney at 615-904-8464. This flyer is also provided by the Aware Foundation of Virginia. Big shout out to Kenny and his team over there. Jakaya is 17 years old. She has black hair and brown eyes. She is 5 feet 2 inches tall and weighs 110 pounds. All right, sounds good, Chico. We'll definitely do it. I've got a crazy week this week, but we'll fit it in when we can. I've got all kinds of stuff going on this week. I still need to get up with Barbara too. Michigan Wifey, how are you? Well, shit, just got timed out on Seth's interview already. Oh my gracious. Michigan Wifey, you better behave now. You better behave. Hang on, I got something for you over here. Hold on. Is that what happened when you was over there? That's what happened. Yep. That's what happened. Sorta. I figured. That's why I'm not going over there, because they don't like me over there. Because I tell the truth. And they're not about the truth. They're just about the lore. So I ain't got time for all that. Josiah has been found safe. He was missing from Cary, North Carolina, which is on the east coast of North Carolina. 15 years old. He was located safe. So I definitely wanted to let you guys know that too. I know, YouTube. I know. And that's okay. Y'all always on your good behavior when you're in here, and I appreciate that. Now, y'all, Belvedere is that silver alert I was telling y'all about out of Arkansas. That 95-year-old sweet woman that's been missing. She's got dementia. And they've seen her on video footage driving down the highway. She's been missing since February the 7th of 2025 at her residence on the 400 block of High Ridge Court in Mountain Home, Arkansas. She is 5 feet 2 inches tall. She weighs 100 pounds. She has gray hair and blue eyes, and was last seen driving that beige 2003 Buick LeSabre, and we know because we saw her on the footage going down the highway. And her license plate says USA DOGN. Korean War veteran. It's a Korean War veteran license plate. Their surveillance footage saw her heading east on Highway 62 near Gep, Arkansas around 2:20 p.m. on the day she disappeared, and she still has not been located. Hey, Rubber Ramada, good to see you. I know you are, YouTube. We appreciate you being here. I like the good trolls. Cash is a good troll, too. I'm sorry about your fur baby, Kylie. Hey, Dazed and Amazed. It's good to see you. I hope you're good. So if y'all see Belvedere's flyer going around out there, please keep sharing it, because y'all, she's 95 years old and she's still not been found. I'm worried for her. Now, this was another silver alert, Michael Pyrie, and he was a Texas silver alert, but he has been located safe. And also, Thomas Thompson was a silver alert out of Virginia, and he's been located safe too. Thank goodness. I loved seeing located safe. Hey, BJ. Good to see you. But I do have a sad update. This is Ruben Camacho, and I made this flyer for him. He was a silver alert out of Clear Lake, Texas. And I just got notified earlier today that Ruben, age 57, with dementia, he was located deceased. The update from the police department said, we want to extend our condolences to the family, friends, and loved ones of Mr. Camacho. A body matching the description of Mr. Camacho was found yesterday by a passerby. Identification from the medical examiner's office is pending, and they appreciate all the volunteers who came out to search for him and everyone who shared his flyer. So I don't have any further updates on Ruben at this time, but they feel certain that this is Ruben. So our thoughts and prayers go out to Ruben Camacho's family. Such a sad update. Alyssa Malam is missing out of Clarksville, Tennessee. The Clarksville Police Department is seeking the public's help locating 17-year-old Alyssa. She was last seen on January 25th of 2025 at approximately 1 p.m. at her residence on Cloverdale Drive in Clarksville, Tennessee. She was wearing a white t-shirt and red pajama pants at the time. Detectives believe Alyssa may be traveling towards Knoxville, Tennessee. If you have any information on her whereabouts, please call 911 immediately so an officer can check her welfare, or you can contact Detective LaJoel at 931-648-0656, extension 5744. Thank you, Michelle, for sharing this flyer in the Tennessee Missing Flyer Room. If you see Alyssa's flyer, please share it out. She's 17. Next, we have Damian Sawyers. The Montgomery County Sheriff's Office is attempting to locate missing 33-year-old Damian Sawyers, who was last seen on Valentine's Day this year walking into a wooded area near a trailer park off of 114 in Montgomery County, Virginia. He hasn't been seen or heard from since. He was last seen wearing black sweatpants, a gray t-shirt, a black jacket, and red shoes. He has multiple tattoos, as you can see here. He's got facial tattoos. He's got a full neck tattoo. Shaved head. Looks like he's got looks like his hairline is even tattooed. His family said this is out of character for him, and they are very concerned for his safety and well-being. If you have any information on his whereabouts, please contact the Montgomery County Sheriff's Office at 540-382-4343. That's right, Chico and Cash. Closure is very important to their families. It may not be the end result that they were hoping for, but at least they have answers. Because, just like Tyler's aunt told me on the last live stream we had about Tyler, it's the not knowing about what happened and having that closure. And Sharon Johnston was in here earlier. She can tell you that's all she wants to know. She needs to have some type of closure. Christina's in here. Her son, Aaron Fortner's missing. She understands. Dazed and amazed. It is -2 degrees there in Wyoming. That is chilly. My goodness, stay warm out there. I think we're going to get some snow and ice out here on the East Coast. It's coming down to the North Carolina, South Carolina line on Wednesday. Y'all keep that mess up there. Don't bring it back down here again like y'all did last time. Michelle, don't you put that on me. That is cold, cold, cold. I don't know what I don't think I've ever been in negative anything. We're thinking of you, Christina. We're going to keep sharing Aaron's information. Please keep us posted. And if you ever need to do another live stream, you want to talk to us, if you have any new information you want to share, you let me know. -1 in Wisconsin, Treelyn. Oh my gracious. -11 where you are, Dragon. I know you're way on up there. Shoo, shoo, shoo. Wait a minute. Michelle doesn't feel it coming my way. Listen, she knows all the things. She doesn't feel it coming. I feel like I'm safe. Because me and Michelle don't sleep. Because when we get to Aiken, we can't sleep. And it's because we are in tune with the weather and the space weather, aren't we, Michelle? We know every solar storm that's happening. I'm telling you. Tell them, Michelle. That's why we're going to the moon. That's why our Discord is called the moon, because we have the intuition is in our bones. Chico, I understand. I understand. Listen, you don't ever have to apologize. Don't you put that on me, Treelyn. Me either, Dazed and Amazed. It's 47 degrees, and I'm over here complaining about that. I'm going to hush my mouth now. I'm going to quit. I'm going to quit complaining about my 47 degrees. I be doing too much. All right, let's see. Where was we at? Oh, here we go. Maria Krause. The Allegheny County Police Department is searching for 38-year-old female Maria Krause from Wall, Pennsylvania. She was last seen February 10th of 2025 at 8:45 a.m. I had a subscriber send me this and ask me if I would share it because she's from Pennsylvania. I know I have people that subscribe to my channel from Pennsylvania. Her car was found Monday near the intersection of East Pittsburgh, McKeesport Boulevard, and Braddock Avenue in North Versailles, Pennsylvania. She was wearing black pants and leggings and a black hoodie. Anyone with information on her whereabouts is asked to call the Allegheny Police Department's General Investigations Unit at 412-473-1251. Hey, Jason, good to see you. I hope you're safe from all this flooding and stuff that's been happening, all these storms. You be safe out there driving. Thanks for listening in. You grabbed this one, Crafty Girl? Good. All my people from up north, if you could share this out for Miss Maria. Sharon Johnston, if you're in here, if you see this flyer, please share this out. All my Pennsylvania people up north, get this flyer going out there to help find Maria. Next, we got Greg Mize. We're taking it all the way down to Alabama for this one. The Cullman County Sheriff's Office is asking for the public's help with locating a missing 56-year-old male. Greg Mize was last seen and heard from on Wednesday, February the 12th of 2025, at his home in Holly Pond, Alabama. It is unknown if he left on foot or received a ride from someone. Please contact the Coleman County Sheriff's Office with any information you have about Greg at 256-734-0342, or you can contact Investigator Todd Reynolds at 258-735-2717. And again, these flyers that I'm sharing are all provided by the Aware Foundation of Virginia. I know I got Alabama people that follow my channel. Got a couple good friends in Alabama. Maybe they're listening in the bushes, or they'll catch this on the replay and they can share this out for Mr. Greg. I hope he's found safe too. Next, we have Matthew Coop. The Jacksonville Sheriff's Office is searching for a missing 55-year-old male. Matthew Stephen Coop left his residence in Jacksonville, Florida on February 24th of 2023 to get his taillight replaced and never returned. I was asked by a subscriber if I would please share Matthew's flyer. His vehicle was found about a mile from his residence a few weeks after he went missing. According to his family, Matthew is a good father and would never disappear without contacting his family. If you have any information regarding Matthew's whereabouts, please reach out to the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office at 904-630-0500, and that is case number 23-117804. I don't know what happened to Mr. Matthew, but it sounds like that is very suspicious. Matthew is 55 years old. He has brown hair and blue eyes, approximately 5 feet 10 inches tall, and weighs 200 pounds. And I'm sharing this out for all of my people in Delaware. One of my mods, Allie, is from up in that area, so I'm sharing this out for her and any of my people up north. This is Serenity Harrington. She is 13 years old, and this is an active gold alert going out in Delaware. The Newcastle County Division of Police has issued a gold alert for 13-year-old Serenity Harrington. Serenity was seen walking away from her residence in the 3300 block of Wilson Street in Wilmington, Delaware around 7:30 p.m. on Wednesday, February the 12th of 2025, and she has not returned. Despite extensive efforts, officers have been unable to locate or contact her, and there are serious concerns about her health and safety. She was last seen wearing a black hooded sweatshirt, black pants, and slippers. Her destination is unknown, but she recently moved to Delaware from Winchester, Virginia. Anyone with information on Serenity's whereabouts is urged to contact the Newcastle County Police immediately at 302-573-2800, or you can call 911. And the gold alert is specific to Delaware, KCG. It's so good to see you. Thank you for being here. Each state has different alerts. I wish they would kind of get that all together. You know, I feel like the silver alert is a good name for alerts for people that have cognitive impairment or that are elderly and missing. But they have different codes for different states. And according to Title 11 of the Delaware Code Online, that is from the Chapter 85 State Bureau of Investigation, Subchapter 7, the Gold Alert Program for certain missing persons. And the Gold Alert Program means there are procedures in place used to aid and identify the location of missing persons defined under certain sections that are local, regional, or statewide. And it basically goes out for missing people with a disability. It can also be for a person whose whereabouts are unknown, whose domicile at the time that the person is reported in Delaware missing, that has a disability, and whose disappearance poses a credible threat to health or safety of the person as determined by the investigating law enforcement agency. And in Delaware, it can also be used for a missing senior citizen or a missing suicidal person. So it's very interesting. Hey, Jennifer, good to see you. Yeah, like here in South Carolina, we have a silver alert. Texas has a silver alert. And this is something specific to Delaware. And only my Delaware people can speak to that. I try to get educated about all things. You're welcome. I hope that helps. Cash, can you do a chart? I'm going to expect Cash to have an upload all about this later. That is a lot under one code, isn't it? Yeah, it really is. There is a huge code system for everything that is inclusive under this. And I'm going to drop that right now in chat. And if you guys want to go over there and check that out, you can go there and check that out. I just dropped it right there if you guys want to look into it. I'm going to give you guys some homework. No, it's okay, KCG. It helps to understand because I think it can get confusing because we cover a lot of different states. And it's really kind of hard to keep up with. We have purple alerts, we have silver alerts, we have gold alerts. It's a lot. Oh no, Phoebes threw up on your lap. Elizabeth, go take care of them kitties. And give Chandler Bing a smooch for me. All right, next we got Stephen Law. This is an Arkansas silver alert. The Crawford County Sheriff's Office issued a silver alert for 63-year-old male Stephen Mark Law. He was last known to be at 5308 Keebler Road in the Van Buren, Fort Smith, Arkansas area. That's kind of near Arctic Fox. On February 11th, 2025, I'm sure Arctic has shared this out too. He may be traveling in a gray 2011 Chevy Cruze with license plate number ATS 72G. If anyone has details on Stephen Law's whereabouts, please contact the Crawford County Sheriff's Office at 479-474-2261. Cash says the U.S. is like 50 countries. The UK fits into just Idaho, for fuck's sake. It's a lot, isn't it? For real. And Cash, if you ever have any missing people you want me to share from over there in Europe, let me know. I'm happy to do it. Because I think I have quite a few people from the UK that follow my channel, and I'm sure they would appreciate it. Or if any of my people from Australia, wherever you are in the world, if you have a missing person, let me know. If they need a flyer, send me their picture and all of the pertinent information. This is a great example. It has his age, he's 63, his hair color, his eye color, his height, his weight. He's got brown hair, blue eyes. He's 5 feet 9 inches tall, 170 pounds. The location where he was missing from, the date he went missing, if there is a vehicle involved, and any details that are pertinent. And I also like to know if they have any tattoos, any birthmarks, any distinct features that they might be recognized by, and clear pictures. If you send me all of that information, I'm happy to make them a missing flyer for free. All right, next we have Lavea Nicole Jones. She is 16 years old. The Hendersonville Police Department is requesting the public's assistance in locating a missing 16-year-old juvenile. Lavea Nicole Jones did not return to her residence in Hendersonville, Tennessee. Y'all, this is the same place Sebastian Rogers is missing out of. So please share this flyer for Lavea because her case is important too. She's 16 years old. She has dyed red hair. She has green eyes. She's 5 feet 1 inches tall. She weighs 190 pounds. She was last seen on February the 7th of 2025 wearing blue jeans, a white coat, and a black backpack. Police ask anyone with information on this case to contact the Hendersonville Police Department at 615-822-1111. You can also contact the Hendersonville Crime Stoppers at 615-594-4113. Y'all are going crazy over here in the chat. What are y'all up to? Y'all are being a mess. Or if they're missing in Canada, I have a ton of subscribers from Canada and moderators from Canada too. So you just let me know. If you want me to share a flyer, you can send it to me and I'm happy to do it. All right, next we got Summer Woods. The Sullivan County Sheriff's Office is attempting to locate a missing 36-year-old female. Summer Woods was last seen in Blountville, Tennessee in April of 2024. She is known to frequent Knoxville, Tennessee. Summer's younger sister recently passed away and made no attempt to contact her family. Her family is extremely concerned for her safety and well-being. Both of her ears are pierced and she has a belly piercing. If you have any information regarding Summer's whereabouts, please reach out to the Sullivan County Sheriff's Office at 423-279-7330. Again, Summer is 36 years old. She has strawberry blonde hair, blue eyes. She is 5 feet 2 inches tall and weighs between 160 to 180 pounds. So please make sure we get this out. For all my Tennessee people, please share these flyers out. KCG, they do have an Amber Alert system in Canada. That's kind of similar to ours. And they also have the DOE network, which we have here in the United States. And the DOE network is basically a list of missing persons in Canada. And they also have the Royal Canadian Mounted Police. They share a lot of the Canadian missing persons there. And they also have a thing if you're a Canadian citizen and you go missing abroad, they want you to report as many details as you can, which is some of the things that I just named, which is like the full name, date of birth, place of birth, nationality, height, weight, eye color, hair color, most recent photograph, blood type, identifying features like marks, scars, do they wear glasses, tattoos, medical information, do they have fingerprints or dental records, things like that. And there is government assistance in Canada to help take measures to locate persons traveling abroad if they were to go missing. So I think that's really interesting that they work together to make that happen. I'll drop that link in chat too. And there is a petition for the U.S. Amber Alert that Arctic Fox made. So if you are interested in getting that standardized, please go over and read that petition and consider signing it. We'd appreciate that very much. Thank you for dropping that, Michelle. You don't know your own blood type, Treelyn? Me and hubby we ordered our blood typing kit online, and we did it ourselves. I'm A positive, and hubby is AB positive. He had no idea what his blood type was either. But we did it ourselves. It was really easy with just a prick of your finger. It's always good to know in case you ever need a blood transfusion. And if you were in a car accident or anything like that. Well, you can only be one or the other, Trillian, then. You're A negative? Elizabeth, you better find out. That stuff's important. It's always good to know, just in case. You never know when there's going to be an emergency, and you might need to know that information. Now, Carly Swan was missing out of Tullahoma, Tennessee, and she was located safe. So for all my Tennessee people, I wanted to give you guys an update on that. Carly was 14 years old, and she went missing on the 10th of February, but she has been located safe. Hey, Dreams. Thanks for being here. I hope you're doing well. Next, we have Tariah Washington. Tariah is 16 years old. The Cumberland County Sheriff's Office is asking for the public's help in locating 15-year-old Tariah Washington. She was last seen leaving her home on Andrews Road in Fayetteville, North Carolina on January 31st of 2025, and Tariah still has not been located. I have shared her flyer a couple of other times on Monday Missing Flyers, and Tariah is still actively missing. She was last seen wearing a white shirt, a black beanie hat, and leggings. She has black hair and brown eyes. She is 5 feet 2 inches tall and weighs 145 pounds. If you have any information about Tariah Washington, please contact the Cumberland County Sheriff's Office Youth Services Detective Lee at 910-677-5473. That's right, BJ. If you didn't get the CV vax, make sure the blood you get is non-vaxxed. Yes, and I'm a nurse, and I can tell you that is true. Yes, and you will need to tell them that, because I didn't get the vaccine either. So, because a lot of people have their own personal feelings, and listen, we can all agree to disagree. But my grandmother thought that she was going to go to jail at 90 years old if she didn't get it, and she died the next day. That's why it's important for these things to be studied thoroughly before you're made the guinea pig to take anything like that. So it's a personal decision, and it wasn't for me personally. So choose wisely. Zena with fire. Zena, thank you so much, my sweet friend. If you received a membership from Zena, please thank her. BJ, you got the membership. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Dutch Bus. We are so glad to have you. Thank you, Zena. I appreciate that so very much. Kylie, you can find out your blood type. You can have your doctor to do it, or you can order a blood typing kit online. It's really easy to do it yourself. And the see, Captain Ganja, that's okay. It's okay to think for yourself and make your own decisions. Yeah, it's not one size fits all, and that goes with anything in life. What works for one person may not work for another. Your dad was a food scientist? That's very interesting. And it's okay if whatever decision you make, you just we have to live with our choices, you know? Um, and I tried to convince my grandmother not to do it because she has heart issues and blood clot issues, and the cardiologist recommended that it was not for her because it had not been studied and vetted properly. But she felt threatened for some reason that she might be in trouble with the government. It's just, you know, it's a sad situation, truly. Michelle says, Cash, I have 4 tattoos and I am not addicted. I'm done. I've got 13, but I am ready to get another one. I'll be honest with you. I keep trying to get the Duke to take me. We haven't done it yet. I want to get my dog's paw print tattooed on me because all of mine are personal to me, you know. Oh no, Tree Lynn, you'll be in my thoughts and prayers, honey. I'm so very sorry. I'll be thinking of you, sending you hugs. Be well. I hope you have a wonderful evening. Know that I'm thinking of you. Now, I wanted to let you guys know that Emily Raspberry out of Memphis, Tennessee has been located safe. That was another one I think that Michelle had shared also. Thank you, Zena, for dropping that. Thank you for sharing that. That's awesome. I can't remember exactly where we got ours from, but it was really simple to do. And also Daniel Baldwin, that we shared his case from Travelers Rest, South Carolina, that was headed to Tennessee. He has also been located safe. So I wanted to let you guys know that. And I got a final one out of Tennessee. This is Daniel Ray Davis, last seen December 23rd of 2024 out of Knoxville, Tennessee. Daniel is 47 years old. He is 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighs 175 pounds, brown hair, green eyes. And the Knox County Sheriff's Office is who you can contact at 865-215-2243 if you have any information on the whereabouts of Daniel Ray Davis. Looks like he's got some tattoos on his right shoulder. He's got a cross above 3 skulls, the name Doolittle in cursive underneath the tattoo on the right side of his neck. And it looks like he has a mullet. Business in the front, party in the back, as my mother would say. So if you see that flyer, please do share it out to help bring him home safe. And there's one other update that I wanted to let you guys know about. I'm going to share my screen real quick. Yeah, it did look that way, Captain Ganja. Let me get over here and share my screen. I've talked about Britney Drexel's disappearance here that happened in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. before here on my channel, and we covered the court case and the findings when the person who was found to have unalived Britney was arrested and charged. Raymond Moody, he was a registered sex offender in the area, and he was charged with murder, kidnapping, and first-degree criminal sexual conduct against her. That happened back on April 25th of 2009 when she left a hotel here in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, just 10 minutes from my home. She'd been staying with some friends over spring break when she left New York and came here, and her mom didn't know where she was. But there was another recent arrest, and I wanted to play this quick video for you guys here because I thought this was very interesting. Let's watch and hear this update from WMBF News. Let me see if I can get you this information that we're going to go over here real quick before we close this out. KCG, I have not heard any information on or movement in the case of Rose Bly, the aunt of Summer Wells. I have not heard any updates on that case, sadly. Let me make sure my... Okay, good. My speakers are on right. Okay. Now, if y'all can't hear it, y'all better let me know so I don't take us to the moon.
I believe in a resolution. And no, I don't think it was significant.
Angel Voss, sentenced to 18 years in prison. You're watching WMBF News at 7. I'm Eric Weisfeld.
And I'm Rachel Bogle, the longtime girlfriend of Raymond Moody, who's convicted of murdering Britney Drexel, appearing in court today after she pleaded guilty back in September to 3 counts of lying to FBI agents about her involvement in Drexel's disappearance and death.
We've been bringing you team coverage all afternoon and evening from Charleston. We're going to begin tonight, though, with Ashley Bowles, who was inside the courtroom as Voss learned her fate.
Judge could have given Angel Voss 24 years in prison, but today he handed down an 18-year sentence for her 3 charges of lying to the FBI. This means she received 6 years for each of her 3 charges, all for her involvement in Britney Drexel's murder back in 2009. New documents just published last month reveal Voss helped her boyfriend Raymond Moody abduct Drexel from Ocean Boulevard in Myrtle Beach, going with him down to Georgetown County, where Moody raped and murdered the teen before hiding her remains in the woods near the Harmony Township area. Authorities would eventually find those remains and crack this case in 2022, bringing some closure to Drexel's loved ones who struggle. Assistant U.S. Attorney Winston Holliday talked about that earlier today.
She's a 57-year-old woman. 18 plus 57 is 75. It's a long time. So it's a significant sentence. As I told Judge Gergel, I wasn't just saying it. He's a wise and thoughtful judge. And I think considering all the sentencing factors, 18 years is good. 18 years is good. That gives her a long time to think about it.
Again, Angel Voss will serve an 18-year sentence, meaning she won't be released from prison until she is 75 years old. In Charleston, Ashley Bowles, WMBF News.
Meanwhile, outside the federal courthouse, Britney Drexel's loved ones speaking out about what transpired inside. Our Stephen Schling shares the reaction from Drexel's mother and why she says she is not done seeking justice.
There were a lot of emotions this afternoon as Britney Drexel's friends and family spoke to the court about how this tragedy has impacted them. Drexel's grandmother Carol said in her statement, Britney was the most beautiful girl and called Voss and Raymond Moody a, quote, disgrace. Britney's dad said in a written statement that he hoped the judge wouldn't give Voss any freedom. Drexel's brother also mentioned that he believes God has helped them get this far and believes that his sister was with the family in court today. Her mom says she now has PTSD and anxiety after spending nearly 20 years fighting for justice for her daughter. She says she's now planning to go to Myrtle Beach and work to bring more charges against Voss.
I would like to have her charged with the kidnapping of Britney, so this is not over. I'm going to go ahead and probably sometime next week talk to the chief of police in Myrtle Beach and also talk to the solicitor's office, Jimmy Richardson, to see if they're going to go ahead and prosecute it.
We heard a lot from family members and friends today as they were speaking about this tragedy, as they do not plan to forgive Voss for her role in this tragic crime. Britney's mom telling us that she will continue to fight until she feels justice has been served for her daughter. In Charleston, Stephen Schlink, WNBF News.
Such a sad case. I had no idea that they were still having to try to prosecute Raymond Moody's girlfriend, and they did not even get her for the kidnapping. And she was there when she was kidnapped from the hotel. Can you believe that? His girlfriend played a part in that, and she's only going to get 18 years. How sad. These families go through so much when their loved one goes missing. 24 years later, and the mother is still fighting for justice. But at least she's going to do some time. At least she's going to do some time. So I wanted to give you that update to let you know that she was arrested and she has been sentenced, and that Britney Drexel's mom has not given up the fight. So, yeah, I agree, Kim. His girlfriend helped as far as I'm concerned. She gave her security thinking there was a woman there. Exactly. And that's all I've got for y'all this evening. I just appreciate you guys joining me over here to talk about these people that are missing and, you know, bringing you the updates. Please do make sure that you like this stream and share it out to get their faces out here, because their story matters, and bringing them home safely and getting their family closure is why we do these streams, because there's so many faces that aren't getting shared. People are focusing on one particular case and then driving it in the ground, while all these other people are still missing out there, and their faces are not getting shown and their information is not getting shared. So that's what we do over here, is we want to shine a light on as many cases as we can. And hopefully I'll be setting up another live stream. Maybe we'll do another one on Thursday if I can fit it in my schedule. I've got a couple doctor's appointments this week and things I've got to take care of, but I'm going to see if I can work something out on Thursday. And we can talk about some more missing flyers. If you have a flyer that you want me to share out, please let me know. Send it to me, and I'll be happy to feature it. If I don't get it on Thursday, then we'll do it again on Monday. So please make sure you share that out. And I will pray for George Michael and Chandler Bing. Elizabeth, absolutely. And thank you, mods. I appreciate all that you do. You are so appreciated. And thank you, members. Thank you to everyone who gifted a membership tonight for supporting the channel. It really means so much. Arctic Fox True Crime, Sophia, Elizabeth, Pika, and Zena. Y'all mean the world to me. And all of my members. I appreciate you so much. So go enjoy your Monday. I'm going to go make some homemade pizza and spend some time with my hubby. And again, thank you so much for your thoughts and prayers for my neighbor Sleeper. And I'll keep you guys updated. I know that his wife and family really appreciate that. So if you can just remember to keep him in your thoughts and prayers. This is going to be a tough week, but I believe that there is hope. and deep breaths. Sometimes it's 1 day at a time, 1 hour at a time, 5 minutes at a time. We have a lot of people that are sick and going through difficult things right now. Just remember to hug the ones that you love and care about and your friends, because you never know how much time that you have left with the people that you care about. So until next time, I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye, y'all.
You've been sitting in the backseat, running out of places you can hide. It's like you're drowning in concrete when you're too afraid to speak your mind. Don't let it pull you down this time. Dust it off, discover your brave. Rising up and breaking the waves. Stand up like you're fighting for survival. Shout it like you got no time to lose. 'Cause nothing's gonna break you or take your crown. Show them that the courage shines in you. Keep on fighting. Keep on fighting. Now you're coming out swinging, sweeping like a fearless hurricane. You can see yourself winning, rising from the shadows unafraid. There's nothing in your way. Dust it out, discover your brave. Keep on rising up and breaking the waves. Stand up like you're fighting for survival. Shout it like you got no time to lose. 'Cause nothing's gonna break you or take your crown. Show them that the courage shines in you. Keep on fighting. Keep on fighting. Never give up, never give it. You can be braver, saving your skin. Never give up, never give it. You can be braver, saving your skin. Oh, 'cause there's no time to